The same doon sa nag-explode sa Mount Kitchenet sa Isabela City. The same effect, nasunog din yung second floor. Okay? So that's the difference between yung October 9 explosion sa yung kagabi.
Bakit Abu Sayyaf po? At bakit hindi sa mataong lugar? Bakit doon?
Yun ang isa mga tinitingnan natin. Pero kasi dito mga signatures na ito, Abu Sayyaf naman ang gumagamit. Marami nang nare-recover ng mga IEDs from Basilan dito sa Zamboanga na talagang ingredients yun na, TNT. Same type. So ibig sabihin, ang signature is from Basilan.
In room 225, it was Mari's P. And she was the one who asked that she be woken up early because she was going to go to Malaysia. So she was the only one. That's why up to now, we have not been able to establish the identity. No? Then Roel Barcelona, and then the child, Roela Barcelona, 2 years old. So they were in room 2, okay? And then si Fidel Agias was under 226.
Last side.
So the 226, the blast.
Here to pinpoint who was accounted for, who was not. So these are the red check. These are the ones that we were not able to account where the occupants were. All the rest were accounted for, either in the hospital or they were here in City Hall at night. It was 234. That's what. Now, there were several military, and that is why we're also trying to locate them. But accordingly, the military, one Marine, actually, because 2 to 1, they had some military men there. But si Galang, he was accounted for. But here, a certain, now, supposedly, he is a Marine, regular customer daw nila, that we could not find him here last night.
I think very much similar, but the only difference that what was recovered yesterday at about 2:50 p.m. at Barangay Aguada was made of ANFO, ammonium nitrate mixed with fuel oil. But sabi nga ni City Director na talagang para Abu Sayyaf to because prior to the discovery yesterday in Isabela, somebody called us. And it was the call that led to the discovery of this bomb. O nakita ninyo, may sumabog sa Zamboanga. A sealant base that is responsible for the explosion last night in Zamboanga City as well as the planting of bomb in Isabela City yesterday.
And she happened to interview Sergeant, she got the names of Sergeant Jerry Galang and Private First Class John Lloyd. These two Marine soldiers pointed to the dead si Roel Barcelona as a soldier also. Could you kindly confirm on this?
They believed that he was the Marine from 2 to 6 Sinap. That is why we brought the owner and the owner was identified, and also the wife of Barcelona was there. So it was established that the Marine is not Barcelona is not the Marine. The one in 2 to 6.
JP Francisco again.
There is, so that's why it is now in the authority. That's why it is kept. That one will secure that one.
Do you see any lapses on the part of the owner?
It is not as if it just happened yesterday or last month, but it happened 11 years ago. And when it happened 11 years ago, the people that were supposed to be making the bomb were the victims. So this time, we are really, the authorities are trying to eliminate, pinpoint, who the occupants check in at 7. 7 in the evening, and they hurriedly left before about 8 past 8. They hurriedly left past 8. So that is why we are now, who are these people here? It was a man and a woman.
As a follow-up to that, what measures are you instituting to make sure that our pension houses and hotels are safe?
During the executive session of the Peace and Order Council, and there were many suggestions. One suggestion was if there is a possibility of allowing the sniffing dogs to, can they be allowed in the premises of pension houses? So that is one thing that we will have to check legally, and we will also meet with the pension houses in Red Palm to tell them what happened in Ilano Pension House, and so they can also be briefed, not only because of this, but because you have the renewal of the business permits that will be coming in January, and we are already starting the pre-inspection process. So the city administrator's office and the city licensing office will be the one to do this.
Gardalia or si Cheneman, aren't we looking for a possible sanction against the agency or even the owner of the penthouse?
Questions were asked even in the Peace and Order Council meeting, executive session, brought from the outside. They can be bought here in Zamboanga City, just like the gasoline. You can buy gasoline from the gasoline stations. Now, I don't think that is being practiced when you check in a pension house or even a hotel. Normally, when
Follow up lang siya, in view of this, Mayor, aren't we looking into adopting that kind of measure on the...
So I don't know how we can impose that will be inspected when you go to the hotel. See? Like I said, it could have, we are only speculating. I said this is a step backward, but let us take 20 steps forward. In fact, this afternoon, you are all invited. We will be reopening Plaza Pershing this afternoon. You are all invited. Police from our city police, General de Atis is providing augmentation. Colonel Pascual will also be there. So let us put this way. As I appeal to you, let us leave cause harm. They wanted to cause panic. They wanted to cause damage. But this thing happened, fortunately.
It's a person authority, so I give 100% credibility. The bomb was planted in Sabina City because for refusing the demand that monthly a sum of money will be given to the Abusaya. I cannot see this as far as Zamboanga City is concerned. But if what happened in Sabina is a form of extortion. Prior to the recovery of the bomb yesterday, a call was made. The message was also said in that conversation, refusing to give the monthly protection money demanded. So, para na rin balato yun kasi na-recover yung bomb. But as I said also that after the explosion sa Zamboanga City, the same caller made
May anak pa eh. LB Delgado. And they have a daughter who is Ruela Barcelona. Let us not presume, we have to make sure who the victim is. And the wife said that my husband, tatay na anak ko.
Pero is niya Marie, this Barcelona?
He is a regular customer, Marine. And so that's why when she saw Barcelona, she said, no, and they say, Kelsey and Marine group that. So maybe none of this tomorrow, but unfortunately, you don't know what's their mind.
Or demand. And
Kailangan pension out, no?
Him not is not a suspect. We just want him so that we will get some information from him. As of now, our target is the man and woman who check in at 7 o'clock and leave more or less about 9 because 30 minutes later the bomb exploded. One of the Marines who was smoking outside his room, nakita niya ito nagmamadali. Nahulog pa nga yung gamit niya, yung perfume, sa kakamadali. So it was the Marine who even picked up this perfume. Ma'am, nahulog po. Talagang nagmamadali, lumabas yung dalawa. So we are targeting these two as the suspects, probable suspects, but not now. We just want him to talk to him because somewhere in that area the bomb exploded. We are not seeing even inside room 226 because the whole floor covering room 226 and the CR plus yung room 225 yung nag-collapse eh. Diba? So with the nature of this IED composed of TNT, diba? Kahit saan doon bubagsak na yun eh. It could be most probably na sa CR eh.
yung ban.
The ship caller pulled up the person authority after the Zambo explosion, informing all, may pinuto kami sa Zamboanga City.
100%.
This is my personal stand, not only in Zamboanga City, even in Central Mindanao, because it's also my area of jurisdiction. Every time something happens, I always say there is failure of intelligence. That's why I always challenge my subordinate to really improve our effectiveness in intelligence operation. But ganun din, I'm appealing to everybody to help us fighting against these bombers, fighting against this wala mga kaluluwang tao ay nangangailangan ng buong sambayanan, hindi lang kami, hindi lang army. Without the help of the media, the community itself, ay tayo lahat ang talo, hindi lang kami.
At ang sugatan have been identified. The woman that expired as of last night was only identified as a certain Maris T. Now, in the course of the night, some of the girl 3 years old, but we were able to identify her already as Riyadh Street. Yun ang report, may bata na identified, pero na-identify na lahat.
Tracking down the man, woman, check in at 7 o'clock and check out at about 9 o'clock. 30 minutes thereafter, according to the owner, the bomb exploded.
Sir, last po. Do you see any connection po? The city, kasi po yung
One person at authority of Isabela City, the two IDs are connected or related to each other.
Which is talaga sa baba talaga ito. Kung saan yung tinatawag namin na second explosion ito. So, bumagsak lahat yung sa room na yan. So, hinintay namin talaga na may araw na practice maganda yung pagtrabaho ng mga DOD natin pati yung source natin. Pero talagang bumigay talaga yan. Tapunan ito kung saan siya. Then siya, apat sila doon sa kwarto niya, yung tatlo na sa labas. Siya nag-iwan doon.
Can you answer po?
Nandito sa top 5 na, mahirap. Kasi yung sa second floor, talagang sunog talaga. So yung mga debris, nahulog, may hinay-hinay, nahuhulog. So yung pag-support kami sa baba, baka mayroon